Did you know that some of the most skilled hunters of the Ice Age used tools made from mammoth bones and stone? The challenges they faced were immense, and yet they managed to survive, adapt, and thrive in one of the harshest environments known to humankind. Their tools, their techniques, and their survival strategies are still a mystery, but recent discoveries are shedding light on how they lived. For years, historians and archaeologists have pieced together fragments of evidence that tell the remarkable story of these ancient people, how they hunted, how they lived, and how they managed to survive. In the frozen wilderness of the Ice Age, survival was never guaranteed. The cold temperatures and harsh conditions of the environment were just the beginning of the challenges these ancient hunters faced. The land was covered in thick ice, and the animals they depended on for food were large, dangerous, and difficult to hunt. Imagine a world where food wasn't just a matter of going to the store, it was a battle for survival. Every single day, the Ice Age hunters didn't have the luxury of modern technology or weapons. They relied on their wits, their resourcefulness, and their incredible knowledge of the land. They had to create tools from bones, stones, and animal skins, and use those tools to bring down beasts like mammoths and saber-toothed cats. The question remains, how did they manage to hunt such colossal creatures? And what strategies did they use to survive against all odds? How did they deal with the challenges of an environment that seemed so intent on destroying them? For starters, they were masterful hunters who worked together in ways that few other creatures on Earth could match. They understood the rhythms of the animals they hunted, knowing when and where to find them. They crafted tools, spears, bows, arrows, and even traps that could pierce thick hides and bring down animals much larger than themselves. Their weapons were often made from bones and stones, materials they could find and shape with surprising precision. It wasn't just about brute strength, it was about strategy, skill, and a deep understanding of the world around them. They worked in teams, each person knowing their role and executing it flawlessly to take down their prey. But hunting wasn't the only challenge they faced. Their environment was unforgiving, and every step they took had to be carefully considered. The cold was a constant threat. The temperatures in the Ice Age could drop to terrifying lows, and the landscape was often nothing but miles and miles of ice and snow. In such a world, even the smallest mistake could be deadly. Yet, these ancient people managed to find shelter and warmth. They built homes from animal hides, shelters that could protect them from the freezing wind and snow. They knew how to create fire, which not only kept them warm, but allowed them to cook food and protect themselves from predators. Their clothing was made from animal skins, carefully crafted to provide insulation against the cold. And as the days grew shorter and the nights longer, they had to rely on their knowledge of the land to find food and keep themselves alive. As remarkable as their survival strategies were, what truly sets these Ice Age hunters apart is their innovation and adaptability. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of their complex social structures, revealing that survival was not an individual endeavor, but a communal one. These ancient people didn't just hunt together, they lived together, worked together, and supported each other. Their communities were tightly knit, with each person contributing to the greater good. The structures they built were not just shelters from the cold. They were symbols of cooperation and mutual survival. In the face of such a challenging environment, it was their ability to work together that made survival possible. They didn't just adapt to the land, they mastered it. Over the years, groundbreaking discoveries have begun to reveal just how these hunters managed to thrive. In the past decade, archaeologists have uncovered tools and weapons made from mammoth bones, along with evidence of intricate hunting techniques that suggest a level of sophistication previously thought to be beyond these ancient people. In one particularly significant discovery, researchers found a structure made entirely of mammoth bones, perhaps a hunting camp or a place where these ancient people gathered after a successful hunt. This finding was groundbreaking, offering new insight into how these hunters lived, worked, and survived. The fact that they could build such structures with only bone tools is a testament to their ingenuity and resourcefulness. Other discoveries have revealed the importance of teamwork in their hunting strategies. Evidence suggests that these hunters used coordinated techniques to bring down massive creatures. They may have driven prey into traps or worked together to surround and take down an animal. Such methods required incredible coordination and a deep understanding of the environment. These hunters were not just fighting to survive, they were thriving in a world that seemed designed to destroy them. Yet, the most profound revelation lies in the way these ancient hunters viewed the world around them. They didn't just rely on their physical strength, they relied on their understanding of nature, of animals, and of the environment. They knew when to hunt, where to hunt, and how to hunt. They knew which animals were dangerous and which were easier to take down. They used the land to their advantage, building shelters in the right places, finding food in the most unlikely of spots, and protecting themselves from predators that were much larger and more powerful. Their survival was not a matter of luck, it was the result of generations of accumulated knowledge, passed down from one generation to the next. As we look back on these ancient hunters, it's impossible not to marvel at their ingenuity and adaptability. They were the ultimate survivors, able to thrive in one of the harshest environments the world has ever known. Their story is one of resilience, teamwork, and resourcefulness, qualities that we still admire and strive to emulate today. But perhaps the most impressive thing of all is that, even after thousands of years, we are still uncovering new aspects of their lives and their survival strategies. These discoveries remind us that history is never truly finished. As new evidence comes to light, we gain a deeper understanding of the past, and in doing so, we uncover the secrets of those who came before us. The story of these Ice Age hunters is far from over. Each new discovery adds another chapter to their remarkable tale. And who knows what secrets we will uncover next. The ingenuity and resilience of these ancient people continue to inspire us today, reminding us that, with the right knowledge and determination, we can overcome even the harshest of challenges. The Ice Age hunters were far more than just survivors, they were pioneers, masters of adaptation and survival in a world that seemed to have no place for them. Their tools, their strategies, and their social structures all played a part in their survival, and their legacy continues to shape our understanding of human history today. Their story is one of perseverance, creativity, and an unyielding will to survive. It's a story that continues to captivate our imagination, and one that reminds us of the incredible potential of the human spirit.